It's gonna be a long game, isn't it? I haven't actually looked up how long it takes to beat this game. I usually do that before I start recording, but whatever. It'll be alright. It's not the first game I've played that'll take a long time to beat. In theory, anyway. Hello.
You've come from the tower, haven't you?
Why,
Name's
yes.
Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that.
Can you give me some help?
I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Persuasion seems nice. That's okay, I was dead too.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
What? It's just a dude in the background walking around like nothing's happening. Yeah. What if there's different, are there threads of fate energy? What does that mean? What if there's different, magical staves that do different things?
Another victory!
There's more! Oh, they're freaking on my face. The fate symbol will pulse. You can use your fate energy to enter reckoning mode. Alright. Or you fate shift an enemy. Alright. Oh man, I'm so glowy now. Your fates will begin to unravel. Right. What do I do with them? It's just... okay. When near an unraveling enemy... oh, move near, not when near. Oh, it's the experience bonus thing. Okay. Alright. Those are relatively violent, but I like experience bonuses, so... I'm all for that plan. Hi.
What? How? What are you?
A dead man.
The
Hi.
threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I did like a Dragon Ball Z style power up where I like roared for 45 minutes.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
I mean, you could tell me anyway. I don't... Sure.
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
Show me my
You're
fate.
nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much...
I'm real, you must be drunk.
I am.
Okay.
I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of ballads. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Um. So this is sort of your class kind of thing. And Fateless one is just what I started with. Okay. Range damage. Damage resistance while dodging. I like that. Hmm. What do I want to do, though? Like, let's look at later ones here. If I chose sorcery, what would we get? A short-range teleport. I like that. Duration of all duration-based spells. Oh, these are just higher tiers as we go up. Okay. That was Archmage. Chance to spawn Fate Echo ally per kill. I can have like split stuff too. After triggering evasion. So there's just a chance to dodge that just gives me extra damage. That doesn't seem like much. Last Stand seems neat, but that seems boring too. There's like a mix of all of them going on down here. Unlock all weapon mastery abilities, equip requirements reduced. Just straight flat bonus to skills and damage resistance. I like that. Extra damage, chance to steal health, gold drops. Gold drops as 20% of damage for 5 seconds when striking fallen enemies. That's oddly specific. Chance to produce elemental projectiles per kill. And blink. And extra armor. Damage received to mana. But finesse. Critical hit versus panic. Poison blink. And crits restore mana. How do I get these? Seeker. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. You know what? Equip Acolyte. I wonder if I can swap those around. I was gonna say switch and swap, and I merged them together. You're terrible at this. Man, it's a bit rude.
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight. You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Joven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fate Weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these.
Nobody likes to hear their
We are
fate when
all
it's bad.
threads in the tapestry of fate, measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become.
Fair enough.
The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The Order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon.
This guy really likes his alcoholic beverages. I already know about those too.
That's just
I
it.
feel.
I don't know if you've got one. But that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven.
Yeah, I know.
I'll meet you there.
You told me. Alright,
What
goodbye.
does this all mean?
Let's steal all of his things and sleep in his mat. I don't know, he's just hanging out here. We will probably end this little recording set once we actually get to Yulven. Talk to that dude. Go ahead and do that. Is there a way to see my, oh, it's right there. Answer is yes, if you're curious. It was right there at the bottom of the screen when you pause. No regions found. I'll figure out what to put this point in, probably when I stop recording. The Legend of the Dead Kell. What is that? Level 10 plus. I am not level 10 in the slightest. That's DLC, isn't it? Probably. I don't know. Chest in Goreheart Village. Where is Goreheart Village? I have no idea. What's this actually? Oh, it's the place I'm going to. Or is that the place I came from? Oh, that's the place I'm going to. And that's also a DLC quest. So it's just giving me the DLC quest now that I'm out of the tutorial-esque area. I'm just grabbing random things. Hello. Who are you? You're a large fellow. I assume these things respawn eventually. Like, just they take a while or something, I don't know. Because I'm real bad at gathering things. So my main quest is telling me to go all the way over to Yulven. So maybe we won't end this session when we get to Yulven. We'll probably just end it here. Because that's going to be a while to get there.
Stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
What if I don't want to go back to my business?
Hello.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
Moans in the background. What happened here?
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
Background moaning. I'd like to help.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
That's fair enough.
Bye now.
This makes perfect sense to me. We can I'm tempted to see if you can attack those, but just pass on that for now. What's going on in here? This looks like a crafting area. All-fault citizen.
Welcome.
Thank you, I guess. Hey, a chest. Loot chest. Yeah, you can definitely see me over there. How's it going? My game crashed, I think, by the way. No? What has... Oh, I'm an idiot. Don't mind me, it's the tutorial. You're now in aggressive mode. Don't assault citizens, alright, civilians, whatever. Yeah, she instantly sees me. No matter what. So that's gonna be difficult to steal from. I don't need anything, stop yelling at me. Take that though. What's up here? Is there more stuff for me to loot? Because I am a fan of loot. Loot à moi. Any crimes against certain characters will summon guards to stop you. Percent number shown above the eyeball lets you know. 0% chance, okay. So I can open stuff and they won't care. It's just if I take something. Rika's journal. I'm a thief, leave me alone. Look at this journal real quick. Oh god, that's long. Ghosts that haunt me. Mitharu grants the greatest rewards to those who are patient. Ghosts of her children. This is quite the sad journal. A sad journal indeed.